We've had recent issues with some transporters. There was a case where a transporter applied for a permit. The height that they were seeking of the cargo they were seeking to transport, of course, that cargo is on top of the vehicle. The overall height was 5.3 meters. And we assessed based on the route that was provided, and we approved as the authority. We approved these permits for the vehicles to go on the highway. And once the transporter got the permit, they set on the journey. But then reaching our bridge at Dongokundu, our measurement to confirm compliance with the permits that we have actually issued revealed that the height of the cargo plus the vehicle was 5.8. Therefore, this was actually a clear violation of the permit conditions, which is actually against the law. You're not supposed to violate the permit conditions that you have been given. Remember, it is the transporter who has the details. He applies, he puts in the details, and we check against the route provided. Now, when we intercept such kind of trucks, we actually charge them in court. And this particular transporter was actually charged in court. The court found them guilty and convicted them, and actually fined them 20,000. The offending trucks, they were fined 20,000 each, which he was paid. And of course, the court was also clear in its sentencing that once the vehicle has complied with the height requirements, then that's when it can be released. Therefore, this transporter was actually afforded another opportunity to apply for an amendment of the permit, but this had to come with another separate route location. They are to supply us with a proposed route plan, which is going to ensure that the height of 5.8 is carried through our network without any problem. So this actually was the onus of the contract. As an authority, we actually bend backwards to accommodate the transporters to facilitate them to be able to move. But of course, the law is also clear. Where there's a criminal element, that's a subject of court determination, and we actually, as an authority, observe the rule of law under the ESC Act, under the Traffic Act, and of course, there's nobody who is above the law. Everybody has to operate within the confines of the law. And therefore, once you have been given a permit, ensure you are faithful to the permit conditions in terms of the height of goods you carry, in terms of the route that you are actually going to follow. That way, we are able to facilitate trade. In ESC, as a partner state, we have to ensure that we obey the law that is applicable across, just like we expect other partner states to also comply with the law. There is no ESC partner state which has declared hostility to that act. They are all subscribing, having assented to this act by those partner states. So it is the supreme law within the ESC region as far as vehicle load management is concerned. And therefore, I want to appeal to transporters, both local and international, that the law is not a subject of abuse, but it's a subject that requires everybody to subscribe to the rule of law. We are actually appealing that let us carry our load within the weight limits that are prescribed. Let us also carry our cargo within the dimensions that are actually approved. If they are beyond the limits set by law, you are advised to seek exemption permit through KeNHA. And KeNHA has actually availed an online platform for application and processing of the exemption permit, which you do actually at the comfort of your office, the comfort of your house, wherever you are. As long as you are online, you're able to get and interact with our systems and our network. And our teams are actually very, very supportive in terms of facilitating immediate processing of these exemption permits.